After nearly 10 plus years in the credit card game and earning millions of points and miles, I have seen firsthand how important it is to start smart with a good beginner credit card. And when your first experience with a credit card is a positive experience, I've seen that people are much more likely to continue learning the ins and outs of credit cards, which could then lead to the ability to redeem your points and miles for free hotel stays, for free flights, using your credit card's built-in purchase protections, extended warranties, and the list really just goes on and on and on. And contrast that to someone who had a bad first experience with credit cards or just got any old credit card. They're probably much less likely to take a look under the hood to see the powers that a card can offer. And so in today's video, I want to help you start off smart by discussing my top 6 credit cards for beginners for 2024. And be sure to stick around till number 1, because as of the filming of this video, that card is offering what at least I've seen in my time to be one of the highest sign-up bonuses period on a beginner credit card. And if you're new around here, hi, my name is John of John's Finance Tips. And if you'd like to support my channel and allow me to continue doing what it is I do, which is hopefully bringing you guys really great money content, you can feel free to check out any of my affiliate links in the description box down below. For the rest of the video, we're gonna talk about each card. I'm gonna go over the sign-up bonus, the earnings, any benefits, and of course my comments, recommendations, or pro tips on the card. Coming in number 6, we have the Citi Custom Cash sign-up bonus. This card has a $200 sign-up bonus after you spend $1,500 within the first 6 months. The card will also offer you a 0% promotional APR for the first 15 months. Earnings. This card really shines here, and it will earn you 5% cash back for your highest spend category, and that can include things like restaurants, gas stations, grocery stores, and the list kind of goes on. But whatever it might be, the card automatically scans your transactions for the month, and wherever you spent the most money, you get 5% cash back, and that is for up to $500 of spend each month. And once you go over the $500 spend, it goes back down to a 1% cash back card. Benefits. As a beginner card, there's not a whole ton of bells and whistles. The one I will call out is that this cashback is earned in the form of Citi Thank You points. And if later on in your journey you end up getting a Citi Premier card, you can then transfer your cashback or Citi Thank You points from your custom cash over to the Citi Premier. But for now though, it's just a really solid 5% cashback card for your high spend category. My pro tip for the Citi Custom Cash is, even though it's limited to max of $500 of spend for the highest category, if you have a double cash or a Citi American Airlines credit card, you can product change that into a custom cash. So you can have multiple custom cashes and you can get way more bang for the buck. Number 5, the Chase Amazon Prime credit card. Sign-up bonus. Just for getting the card, you'll get a $100 Amazon gift card. Earnings. With this card, you will earn 5% cash back for all purchases that you make at Amazon.com, 5% cash back for all purchases from Whole Foods, 5% cash back if you book travel through the Chase Ultimate Reward travel portal. In addition, you'll get 2% cash back at gas stations, 2% cash back for restaurants, 2% cash back for local transit as well as commuting, and 1% cash back everywhere else. The cool thing about this credit card is that there's no foreign transaction fee. And so if I think of someone who's in the beginner stages, maybe you're in college, just out of college, doing a little bit of traveling, maybe studying abroad, this is an easy one to have in the pocket. For what it's worth, I know people are always curious about things like this. This is a metal credit card, and like all the other cards on this list, has no annual fee. However, the one big caveat with the Chase Amazon Prime card is you need to have Amazon Prime. Now, as a student, college student, I think you can actually still get a free trial. At least that's how I got started way back in the day with multiple free trials. Coming in at number 4, we have an oldie but a goodie, the Capital One Quicksilver sign-up bonus. This card will give you a $200 sign-up bonus after you spend $300 in the first 3 months. In addition, the card also has a promotional APR of 0% for the first 15 months. From an earnings perspective, this card earns you 1.5% cash back everywhere. That's it, no limit, nothing else to it. Benefits. Not a whole ton to pull out here, but the one to call that's pretty unique is you will get a complimentary Uber One membership until November 14th, 2024. And with your complimentary Uber One membership, you'll be able to get things like $0 delivery fees for using Uber Eats, 10% off eligible Uber Eats delivery and pickup, and 5% off eligible grocery orders. And you'll also get things like top-rated drivers. Coming in at number 3, we have the Wells Fargo Autograph sign-up bonus. This card will give you 30,000 points after you spend $1,500 within the first 3 months. And put a pin on those points, we'll come back to that in a second, but this one's really important. This card will also offer you 0% promotional APR for the first 12 months. Earnings. This card will earn 3 points for every single dollar that you spend on restaurant, travel, gas stations, transit, select streaming, and phone plans. And for everything else, you'll get 1 point per dollar spent. So the one benefit that I actually really like on this card is it offers cell phone protection, where you pay for a cell phone bill using this credit card, the cell phone gets damaged, you're covered for up to $600 with a $25 deductible. In addition, and this one is still a speculation at this point, but Wells Fargo has been announcing to cardholders that they are about to offer transfer partners for the Wells Fargo Autograph. That would be huge because the Wells Fargo Autograph is a no annual fee beginner credit card. And up until this point, all of the beginner credit cards we've talked about have been earning cash back, including the Wells Fargo Autograph. However, if it offers the ability to take the points and transfer them to an airline or flight partner, suddenly you are unlocking so much more value. And there's a ton of speculation on who the transfer partners might be. And one of the theories floating out on the internet is that it might be the transfer partners from the Bilt MasterCard. For the time being, nobody actually knows. They're only speculating because of the fact that the Bilt MasterCard is issued by Wells Fargo. Bilt has all these incredible transfer partners, so it might make sense that Wells Fargo would be able to transfer to them. But again, that remains to be seen, and hopefully by the publishing of this video, I can post an update for you down there exactly who those transfer partners are. But regardless though, I definitely am keeping my eyes on this card for 2024. And to round down the benefits, this card has no foreign transaction fees. At number 2, we have the Discover It sign-up bonus. This card will offer you unlimited cashback match in your first year. In addition, this card offers 0% promotional APR for the first 15 months. Earnings. This card will earn 5% cashback on rotating categories every single quarter for up to a maximum spend of $1,500 in each particular category. So currently some of those example categories for this quarter are at Amazon.com as well as Target. For next quarter, it'll be restaurants and drugstores. And we've also seen things for grocery stores and gas thrown in the past historically. For all other purchases, you will earn 1% cash back. Keep in mind, you get unlimited cash back match in the first year. So effectively, you're gonna get 10% cash back for those bonus categories every single quarter for up to $1,500 of spend. Once you go over $1,500 of spend in any particular category in a quarter, it'll revert back to the 1%, but because you're getting unlimited cashback match in the first year, it's effectively a 2% catch-all card. Benefits. The Discover It is honestly a card that a lot of us have had or have heard about or know someone who's had. And so the biggest benefit, I think, for me in my experience is it's relatively easier to get approved for this card, and that's why it's higher up on my list because, again, as a beginner, the most important thing is get approved, learn how to use the card, get your next card. And it's also worth noting that this card has no foreign transaction fees. And coming in as the #1 credit card for beginners in 2024, it's from our friends at Chase with the Chase Freedom Unlimited sign-up bonus. This card has actually a quirk where there's 2 sign-up bonuses, one that's publicly available and one that you have to dig around for to find. So the publicly available offer is getting $200 back after you spend $500 within the first 3 months. Solid, middle of the road sign-up offer. The other one, much more interesting, a little bit more elusive, but if you can find it, this is what I think is one of the best sign-up bonuses that I've seen for this particular card, at least the time that I've been talking about credit cards. And that is an unlimited cashback match in your first year. Now, you're probably thinking, isn't that just like the Discover It? Yes, but with a slight caveat, and we'll get to that in a second. So from an earnings perspective, this card will earn 5 points for every single dollar you spend booking travel through the Chase Ultimate Reward travel portal, 3 points per dollar spent on dining, 3 points per dollar spent on drugstores, and 1.5 points spent everywhere else. However, if we apply the elevated sign-up bonus, this card in effect is gonna earn you 10 points per dollar spent if you book travel through the Chase Ultimate Reward travel portal. Instead of 3x for dining, you'll get 6x for dining. Instead of 3x for drugstores, it's effectively 6x for drugstores. And instead of 1.5x everywhere, it is 3x everywhere as a catch-all card in your first year. That, folks, is insane. That thing does not exist. Remember now, with the Discover card, you'll double it, but you can only double from the base 1x to 2x, and for the elevated, to get the 10x, you're capped at $1,500 of spend per quarter. This card has no cap, and it's effectively a 3x catch-all card for the entire year. The one caveat to note is that the cashback match will actually hit your account at the end of the first year if you get the elevated bonus. So what you'll earn will look like the standard earning, but at the end of the year, all the catch-up comes in. Benefits. This card will give you 3 months of Dash Pass complimentary as long as you enroll by December 2024. You'll also get 5% cash back on all Lyft rides through the end of March 2025. And you'll also get 3 months of Instacart Plus complimentary as long as you enroll by the end of July 2024. The other benefit for the Chase Freedom Unlimited is that you are now in the Chase ecosystem and in the credit card points and miles space. And when we think about all the different banks, American Express, Capital One, Citi, Barclays, Chase, I would say Chase, for most people, is one of the most valuable banks because they have some of the best cards. Think of cards like a Sapphire Preferred or Sapphire Reserve, or think of cards like a Chase Hyatt card, or think of cards like Chase Ink business cards. And so people want to be in this ecosystem because when you are in the Chase ecosystem, you're earning valuable points, which you can then transfer to valuable transfer partners. So that's the biggest play. And so if I think about this card, this is very much get your foot in the door, get that elevated sign up bonus, and then you can work your way up the stack with various different Chase cards. Now, if you are interested in getting the elevated offer from Chase, I do actually have an elevated affiliate link down below. If you want to support my channel, feel free to check it out. And the biggest pro tip I want to leave you with this card is you want to think strategically about how you're going to take this card, the Freedom Unlimited, and maybe stack it with a Sapphire Preferred or Sapphire Reserve later down the line. And so now these points that you're earning, let's say you're earning with the elevated offer, you're getting that cashback match. So effectively, this is a 3x catch-all card for all of your spend. You pair that with the Sapphire Reserve, you then earn points and you redeem for travel through the Sapphire Reserve's travel portal. This is kind of like a 4.5x card for all spend because the Sapphire Reserve gives you a 50% bonus if you redeem your Chase Ultimate Reward points through that travel portal. I know we just went from like level 0 to maybe level like 3,000, but that's kind of how we want to start thinking and being strategic about our cards. What we get today is very much going to impact what we have 6, 12, 24 months down the line. If you have had this Freedom Unlimited before, as long as you did not have a bonus within the past 24 months, you can get the bonus again. Again, another pro tip with all the cards we talk about, you can get the bonuses again and again as long as you're playing within the terms and conditions of said bonus. And typically it's like 24 at max 48 months from one bonus to another. So you can either downgrade the card, cancel card, and reapply again for the bonus. Cool, that was it, folks. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. This was a great one. Let me know if you have any comments or questions down below. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.